Good morning, Ganothi Seutan. Peace, love, and blessing to you and your family. And with the 100 breath blessing, you might say, well, why change your energy? And that's a really good question. And it has a hopefully good answer. But with all of the awesome new scientific research, especially with the quantum theory, anything about the quantum realm, it's just opening our eyes and showing us so many confirmations that ancient wise people have spoke about for quite a long time. And I say quite a long time, we're talking about thousands upon thousands of years, not just a couple of hundred years, with what we could call modern science or whatever. But anyway, with the idea of energy and how energy actually works, especially in relationship to the stuff that we're made of, with the material world and everything that actually manifests the material world, it all responds to subtle energy. And the subtle energy that we are most involved with in our daily lives is our feelings, our emotions. And our emotions are caused by, most of the time, a memory of the past, something that we experienced in the past that is reminding us now of some type of likelihood. Our brain is constantly calculating the likelihood of what's going to happen, because we always want to anticipate what's going to happen, especially in our survival, fight or flight mentality, when we're in stress and we're just simply trying to survive. We're constantly trying to evaluate everything that we are experiencing, and so we can protect ourselves. And what happens is that our expectancy changes to a place where we're just trying to figure out what's going to go wrong next. And that's pessimism, it's negative expectancy, it's fear, it's dread, it's worry. And what it does is it creates a universe that is out to get us, an angry universe, an angry place, just who knows what's going to get us next. And so we're always in survival mode. We're always on the offensive. We're always, fearful and worried. And that's why we want to change that energy, especially now because of what we've just gone through with the global pandemic and, everything going on in just about every category you could imagine. You could simply, easily spin things to have a conclusion that the world is out to get us. But the truth is, it's just the opposite. We live in a human-friendly universe. I mean, we really do. When you look at all of the data, when you look at, planets spinning around and, coming so close together, and just how amazingly colossal the whole universe is, it really is human friendly. And a lot of times, certain worrisome or fearful scenarios actually have to be engineered. And it's a tactic as old as organized humans, is that if you want to get people to rally by your side, or if you want to get people to go next door and steal the other guy's stuff, you have to create an enemy. You have to create a bad guy and make everybody afraid of this enemy, make everybody afraid of this bad guy. And then you'll be able to have people support you and follow you and just do all types of terrible things. And as the human race, we've been in that type of mentality for quite some time. The wartime mentality. And so we just we couple that together with the pandemic and everything else. We've become a people who are seriously living in survival, seriously living in fight or flight, seriously keeping our energy down in the lower chakras. And when we keep our energy down in the lower chakras, it drains our energy. They drain energy, they use energy, they burn up energy, as opposed to the higher chakras where we actually receive energy, and the energy is actually able to be built up. And one of the best techniques, Joe Dispenza uses it, Dr. Joe Dispenza uses it in his meditations, is to pull the energy out of the lower chakras and move it up into your higher chakras, so you can use that energy for healing. You can use that energy to have a vision of the future and create a vision of the future. And this all works together for us being able to change our energy. And the best thing is to be your own guru, be your own alchemist, be your own prophet, be your own physician, and study these things. Go where you're led. Google, find things that resonate with you, and if you're not used to things resonating with you, just things that just somehow take your attention for the positive. We don't want to stay in negative habits and negative areas. Something that when you look at it, you kind of feel like, wow, hey, that can work for me. That I feel hope from this information. I feel like this is going to be something that's going to benefit me. And once you start in that direction and keep following in that direction, you'll find you get into a momentum, you get into a synergy that attracts more of that like type information to you. And then you start to become a master of your energy. You start recognizing your energy. You start recognizing situations, or maybe even people that maybe they're draining your energy. Maybe when you come in, when your auric field, when your energy field comes together with them, you feel like you're starting to lose energy. And what you can do is just spend less time in those environments and start spending more time in energy building activities and energy building thoughts, thinking, and environments. And then we can also be free of another thing that we've been taught for so long, that our DNA and our genes are just kind of dumped in our lap by our parents, and that's just what you're stuck with. And whatever happened to them negatively health-wise is going to happen to you negatively health-wise, and there's just nothing you can do about it. But the new research with not just quantum physics but epigenetics proves that that's just simply not true. It's the environment that you're in, your genes and your DNA, with what you've been given, are simply all possibilities. And it's your consciousness that either activates them or deactivates them. So that's another good reason to be able to, start being conscious about changing your energy. And there's just so many wonderful, wonderful testimonies of people who surrounded themselves in a positive environment, people who had, terminal, diagnosis. And they just started watching comedies. They started watching movies, comedy movies. They just started laughing or being around people that make them feel good, and they completely healed. And so we recognize, along with all of the work again on epigenetics, and Dr. Bruce Lipton was the one who started. Well, I think he's the one who coined the phrase epigenetics and started the research in the field. I think he was actually cloning stem cells back in the 80s. But we find out that, again, it's epigenetics. It's the environment and the belief system that we accept and surround ourselves with that creates our environment. So that's why we want to change our energy. That's why when maybe we're at work and we're in a stressful environment and a stressful situation that seems to repeat itself, start doing the 100 breaths. Start breathing. And again, it's just easy breathing. It doesn't have to be labored. All you have to do is just recognize and count 100 breaths. And sometimes you may breathe in a little faster. Sometimes you may exhale a little faster. But what you want to do within the 100 breaths is find a pace where you are energizing yourself, when you are relaxing yourself, when you are changing your energy from anything that could be fearful or dreadful or just anything not positive, and you recognize that from the inside out, you're radiating positive expectancy, you're radiating hope, you're radiating self-love. Oh, there's a big one that probably just about everybody needs to, just start thinking of consciously, and that is loving yourself and understanding that you are a beautiful, wonderful child of a very, very loving parental creator that created you with the free will that this experience here in this body would be a positive one of co-creation and of co-creating positive things, a positive life, a happy life, a healthy life, not the life that is sometimes imposed upon us by the doomers and gloomers, by those who want to herd humanity into an army or into an energy source that they can feed off of, but that you and your purpose, above all, in your everyday experiences, everyday life, your first priority is to feel good, to feel happy, to love yourself. And that is a power that when you give to yourself, you free yourself from guilt and all types of influences that would block you or make you feel like you don't deserve the best of everything, no matter what. This wonderful Mother Earth is a beautiful classroom where we are all learning and where everybody makes mistakes. And the point of those mistakes is for us to learn from them, not to be in a state of eternal punishment or eternal damnation because of mistakes, but is to understand that our choices are energetic and that our energetic choices affect not only us, but the people around us, our planet, the universe, because the power of energy and changing your energy is something that we all experience together. And since we're living in a holographic manifestation, whatever is present in the smallest piece is present in the whole. And so the best thing that you can do for the whole planet is to heal yourself, to love yourself, to recognize who you truly are as a wonderful, beautiful, fantastic, loving child of the Creator, of a loving parental creator who loves everybody equally, who chooses everybody equally, and who is in love with everybody equally. When you can give that type of energy to yourself on a constant basis, and if that's why it's really, really helpful now for people who are just starting the 100 breath blessing, because that's new. And when you add these new ideas to yourself about loving yourself and about, the creator of the universe who created you, unconditionally loving you, not angry at you, not punishing you, not wishing that they never even made humankind in the first place, but quite the opposite. Proud of you, loves you with all of their heart, unconditionally, forever, is completely on your side, rooting for you to win in every way, rooting for all of us to win in every way, and for us all to recognize the power of energy and the power of our own personal energetic choices and how they work to manifest a beautiful destiny, to manifest restoring the earth back to the original garden paradise, not to manifest a future, an apocalyptic future where humankind destroys the earth and just a doom and gloom, but a wonderful, beautiful, healthy, organic future where we are all living again back in the original garden paradise and living in a life of ascension, a life of ascending into higher experiences of what we are and who we truly are created to be. So, Ganothi Sayutan, love, peace, blessing to you, and have a wonderful, wonderful, absolutely unconditional, loving day.